Hi, I'm Megan from the Books Right, and I'm going to show you how to make a check in Xero. And this isn't something that's covered a lot by Xero because Xero is somewhat new to the US compared to England and Australia and New Zealand, where they're from. And unlike us, they are much more modern in their banking and barely deal with checks. In Europe, you pretty much do a bank transfer. But here in the good old US of A, we still have piles of paper, and a lot of us are writing checks. And it's kind of unavoidable in this present moment. I would think it's going to be gone soon, but right now we have to deal with checks. So the first thing you do in Xero is you go up to accounts and go past purchases and down to checks. And then you click spend money. And they have here just checking account written. Just a small side note. I personally like to give a little detail. I would use either checking last four digits or checking and the name of the bank where it's located. I think ideally you don't have to switch around to a bunch of different accounts. Not great for your credit, not great for record keeping, but there are a lot of reasons that you have to open new accounts. Some of it might be fees, or some of it might be you get a loan with one bank and want to streamline. So I would mark that more because at some point you're probably going to have more than one checking account. And then you're going to go into your account. And today we're going to buy a desk. And we click A, and beautiful autofill brings us ABC Furniture. And that was for Sally's desk. And she's very excited about her desk. So under the description, new desk for receptionist. Reception area. That's more gender neutral. I like that. Okay, quantity 1. Price $500, which seems high to me, but it's probably a lot less than you would pay for something deemed an office desk. And then the account you're going to use is the equipment account. Some people might you might want to jump to office supplies, but the way you can something substantial and basically for tax purposes, something that will lose value over time. That's called equipment. Sometimes when people write their chart of account, they even put furniture and equipment or furniture, computers and equipment. What I definitely don't recommend you do is think, oh, well, let's be more specific and name it furniture. A lot of times people want to add extra expense accounts, which really doesn't help matters. If you want, you could make a sub account of office equipment, but at the end of the year, if you just want it to flow into clean, easy tax forms, and you don't want to pay extra for whoever's doing your taxes, just try to use the standard chart of accounts that goes with the IRS chart of accounts. What they'll ask you, what have you spent your money on? So office equipment would be the standard. And then, sorry, my mouse is a little slow on screen share. And then you're going to click save. You're going to look in your printer and say, oh yes, the next check is 1226 to ABC Furniture. And then we will click save and print. I think I'm missing something. So, and then you'll confirm print. And it just basically makes a PDF for you. Now, if you spend time with other software, like QuickBooks or any of the other standard accounting software that I've used, Everest, Sage, Dampier, of these random ERPs. Often they have a very controlled process for printing checks, which, at some point in time when we didn't have such transparency in banking and records, probably was very useful. But now, a lot of times you have printer error. You don't have someone just standing there, a clerk, writing checks all day. So it's very useful to be able to easily modify the checks and to reprint them and not have to go through a whole complicated voiding process. So from here, you can save it, you can email it, you can print them out and put them on the desk of whoever signs them. Or if that's you, you can print them and sign them. So I think that pretty much covers how to deal with checks. And I hope this was helpful. Thank you.